Get down low, bounce, rap, yes indeed. By the telling me something, maybe I need to figure out how the hell are we cutting. I got a deed to the house, to the less of the like. If you tryna do something, you gotta lead with the bounce.
In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
First play is to the air. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. That throw finds Kittle. That'll be the 1st and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. This is pulled in by Nicole Hardman. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Kittle brings it in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
19 line. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one's complete right side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
go now. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Ready? 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 6. 18. Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Get up.
They'll throw for the end zone. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Taylor again. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Working quickly here. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw again, Richardson. Finds his man Downs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Taylor trying the left side. And he manages to get back to the at the end of one. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Richardson on third. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
They send a man in motion. Now Richardson on fourth down. This is reeled in by Pittman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the unlikely conversion nets them a first down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Gets it to the 15. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds his man over the middle. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
19, Charger, 19. Get up. Ready to look, ready to look. Go.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Here's Richardson. He put everything he had into this one. Big gain downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Taylor. And he can only get a low yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Another shot for Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, go!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready! 7 Pirates!
Back to throw now. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come 19! Come on, set!
They'll try and throw it here. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. They gain 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
60 Bobcats! Left hand 19!
36-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down throw here from Richardson. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Taylor now, up the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He connects downfield on 4. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Texans nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
18, Rattler, 18. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has it downfield working the left. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Texans. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Set up.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
19 Lions. And 7 Pirates. Set go.
They'll throw it again. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Putting the tight end in motion. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 2nd and goal.
Last day 19. Come on. Set. Trap 60. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch and the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On target to Downs. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He loses the football. And the Texans grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Straight ahead with Taylor. Off to the races, middle of the field. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 tight. 9. Shut up.
They'll come out throwing. That finds Ayuk complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completed over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
73. Here we go.
Now looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Go! 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Go!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Another Houston Texans.
19 Lions.
Throwing it again here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So that brings up second down.
Set. 7 Pirates.
They are throwing it again. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. That one right down the middle. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. They go again with Taylor. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2. They're going for this. They connect for the first. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field. And
they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown, his 3rd total score this game. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Brown with a return here. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come 19. Ready?
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Last thing 19. Set up. Ready, ready.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Juju Brents with a stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
18, pioneer. Set. Go.
From the 34. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 by 6.
He'll throw it yet again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. Warrior 70. Set up.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pass it down close. And in for the Houston touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41.
Three. Come on.
A run here with Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Here's a gift to Taylor. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
The Texans going with a dime set here. We've got 6 DBs for 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Texans have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's a throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. On the move, headed right. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Juju Brents with a pick. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to the air following the pick six. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Setting up a throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. And the Colts have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Handoff now to the receiver. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
A give left side to Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Taylor. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, If you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff to Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't.
Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Back now, pressure on its way. Brought in by Ayuk. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Finds a man right side. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Ready up. Check, bobcat.
They've got a man in motion. Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And it falls incomplete.